Grumbles.
And I'm Shannon Foster.
And we're just going to get right into it. There are some new developments in the Texas Ebola case.
The patient being treated in Dallas has died Wednesday morning, and
There's also another man in the same apartment that was living in the same apartment as him that's also been hospitalized now. He was showing Ebola-like symptoms, so they decided to be safe and put him in the hospital. They're not sure if he has it yet, but he has been put in the hospital. He's under quarantine.
He'll be under 48-hour watch until they're sure of his symptoms and if he has the disease or not.
In light of the new developments, there's a lot of increased security going on in airports. There's about 5 airports, I think, that are now increasingly testing for Ebola before letting them onto planes and stuff like that. So it's a big deal. And
there are no cases in Kansas, but there has been treatments in Nebraska. 2 men have been under treatment, and one of them has been cured so far.
On another note, there's something else going on in the battle for same-sex marriage.
The battle is continuing in 25 states, and Kansas will have to fight to keep the restrictions out. Each state is being allowed to choose and decide and define what marriage will be in each of their states.
And in Johnson County now, it is now legal to be married, and it's interesting because that is a mostly Republican county, and Douglas County actually voted against it, so that's actually really interesting that we can't, it's illegal here but not in Johnson County.
And that's all we have today, and we'll be right back with our guests.
Welcome back, Jayhawks. I'm here with our guest, Kayla. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I heard there is a program that you're getting starting, so can you explain more about the program and introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah, my name is Kayla Grumbles. I'm a graduate student assistant on the EcoReps peer-to-peer outreach program. It's hosted by the Center for Russian, East European, and Eurasian Studies in coordination with the Center for Transboundary Cooperation in St. Petersburg, Russia. We're looking for participants who are going to be called EcoReps, who are interested in green economy, sustainable living, and things of that nature. They're going to be developing projects throughout the fall semester and implementing them at the beginning of the spring semester. Once their projects are implemented, they'll be judged by an independent expert committee who will pick the best projects to visit the partner country.
That's really cool. So what will they do in St. Petersburg?
There will be a sustainability expo where all of the EcoReps will have a chance to present about their projects and kind of explain a little more about what they did.
That's really cool. So how would students get involved in this program?
They can go to the CREES website. It's crees.ku.edu, and under the resources tab, our page is the first one that should come up. It's got a lot more information there as well as links to the application.
Cool. So is there a webinar going on? How would students get involved in that?
Yeah, there's a webinar Monday at 10. I know it's during fall break, but that hopefully makes it a little easier. And anybody who's interested, even if they're not sure they want to apply, can sit in on it and learn more about the program and the application process.
So will there be any future further webinar throughout the year?
Yes, there will be 3 more actually throughout the project to help the participants develop their proposals, kind of give them guidelines in case they haven't done it before.
Oh, really cool. Well, thanks for being here again. Students, be ready to go to the webinar on Monday at 10 a.m. and we'll be right back with the news.
Hi, I'm Lauren Davidson.
And I'm Jasmine Polk. This is your Thursday Good Morning KU news update. Protests have again gotten ugly in St. Louis after an off-duty police officer shot and killed an African-American teenager on Wednesday night. This latest incident occurred about 16 miles away from Ferguson, where protests turned violent last month after the fatal shooting of Michael Brown. Businesses were not damaged this time, but the windows of several police officers were smashed. The victim was reported to have been carrying a gun.
The first man to be diagnosed with Ebola from the United States has died after 8 days in a Dallas hospital. Thomas Eric Duncan was a healthy man when he left Liberia just over 2 weeks ago, but died yesterday morning in a case that is attracting worldwide attention. After returning to the U.S. with no symptoms on September 19th, Duncan was admitted into Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital on September 28th with common symptoms of fever, vomiting, and diarrhea. His family says his treatment with an experimental drug began too late to save him.
Johnson County, Kansas has cleared the way for same-sex marriages, although it's still not clear that such unions would be valid under Kansas law. An Olathe judge cited the 10th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals in directing the clerk of the court to issue marriage licenses to all individuals. In Douglas County, the district court ruled the opposite way, saying the Kansas Constitution does not allow same-sex marriages and that no federal court has struck down that law.
More than 400 new students have registered to vote on campus, but that still isn't enough. A University Daily Kansan report quotes future Majority Leader Joey Hensler as saying that students' issues are swept under the table because they don't show up at the polls. Efforts will continue to be made tonight from 4:30 to 6:30 in every residence hall on campus.
A group of KU students is raising money for girls in third-world countries to attend college. The campaign works with females from 10 different countries and is called the She's the First program. Kansas students involved with the program will be attending various fundraisers, including a documentary showing on October 15th from 7 to 10 p.m. in the Woodruff Auditorium.
We are just one day away from basketball season at the University of Kansas. Late Night in the Fog will start tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. in Allen Fieldhouse. 5 top recruits will be making official visits this weekend, and a total of 16 junior and senior blue chip recruits will be in attendance. Doors will open at 3 p.m. and admission is free.
And that will wrap it up for your morning news update. Stay tuned, and after the break, Kate will join us with the weather.
And we're back with the weather, and we have Katie outside updating us. How's the weather out there, Katie?
Well, the rain has stopped for right now, but it's definitely still chilly, and it's definitely going to rain later on. We're in a little break right now, but keep your rain jackets and umbrellas with you for the rest of the day.
And late nights tomorrow, how do you think it'll be for that?
Well, it's definitely going to be cold, so bring jackets, but there's only a 20% chance of rain tomorrow, so you shouldn't be too worried about it.
So the weekend will be a little better, but a little cold.
Yeah, and then this weekend is also going to be a little chilly, especially Saturday for the football game, but Sunday should warm up to be about 70, but there's going to be a 60% chance of rain, so keep your jackets and your umbrellas with you.
All right, and that's all we have for today, and tune in tomorrow for our Friday edition.